Hey guys, Picano here, bringing you another GTA 5 video, and in today's video we've got a camera view discussion, conversation. Sorry this video's taken a bit more than usual to do, but yeah, well, let's get into it. So, there's two camera views that I personally used or use now in GTA 5, which is the second furthest to the screen, not the furthest one to the screen, the second furthest, and it is the furthest one away from the screen. So, what I'm going to be doing in this video is just talking through the differences and what personally I think is an all-rounder, the best camera view to use. Now, on screen now you see this comet. I posted it a few days ago, really nice battle, and I was using the second camera view, the second one closest to the screen, to you basically. And it was great, you know, I could focus on the car, I could focus on the track. It was in a comet, it was in the rain, so you had to be extra careful, and it gave you that sort of opportunity to, you know, to do well. And there was another car around me, there was only one car around me, which was okay. So, and you know, in a sandy shore track where there's not much props and dips and lampposts, it's good. You know, it's a good view to use, and it's really consistent. Now here I use on the left, as you can see, second camera view. On the right is my typical furthest one, and if we pause it in a couple of seconds, we can actually see, so if we pause it now, you can actually see I see a lot more information, a lot more track ahead of me on the right hand side, which is the furthest view out, than I do on the left hand side. And that just enables me to go quicker into the corner and obviously not choke on the exit. Now, you know, you're probably thinking, okay, so what is the benefit to the second camera view and why are we using it? So what I'd say is, if you're actually, you know, learning a track for the first time and you just want to see how far you can get your car, you know, closest to the apex and just take those nice lines, and yes, the second camera view is very good. So obviously, so being the furthest one is, but the second camera view is good for you and the car only, so good for hot lapping, you know, if you just want to be consistent in that way. However, when you've got cars around you like I do now, I'm using the furthest camera view now. I personally find it a lot more beneficial to use the furthest view because you can just see so much more around you. You can see a lot more track, a lot more behind you. Well, not literally behind you, but behind the car. So if you've got a car like bumper to bumper, you can see what he's doing. You know, you can see if he's going to make a dive bomb quickly, and that's my take on it. So the second view obviously does come in its own play. You know, there's a lot of quick drivers that still use it, and you know, it's props to them. However, even I used to use that view back in the day, but ever since switching from that view to this view now, I've just, you know, I've never really gone back to it and thought, you know what, I'm going to go back to the second furthest view and continue. This has always been the view for me, and it just sort of shows for itself now. The second view, obviously, like I said, great for hot lapping, just one-on-one with the car. Great for, like, if you just wanted to do like drifts and power slides around corners, because you can see more of your car, more what it's doing. But for battle situations and for racing, this dickhead Mike, like, I don't know what he was doing, but for battle purposes, yeah, use the furthest view out personally, that I recommend. But like I said, all down to preference. You know, it's like Call of Duty. There's no given sensitivity that you'd use, which is say, yes, this will make you a 10 times better play if you use sensitivity 4 than say, you know, if you're using sensitivity like 12 or whatever. It doesn't work like that. It's down to you. However, in GTA 5, for racing, for battling, you want to see more around you, and the furthest camera view sort of makes that happen. So yeah, use the furthest camera view. If you don't, use a second one. Tell me why use the second one. Can I just say, what the fuck was going on here? I've seen this happen before, but I never thought this would actually happen to me. This is just typical Rockstar, that just do not want you to like overtake people on the last corner. So that was quite interesting. But yeah, guys, we've got multi-class endurance happening this Sunday at 8 o'clock, which is going to be interesting. We've got Sports GT, which is happening this Friday at 7 o'clock. So 2 events. I'll be live streaming again. So hopefully you had a good day. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. New around here, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Cheers.